Cristo coming back at you, baby. As always, I got my boy with me.
What's going on, guys? It is Rocky Raccoon, and it is September 15th, 2025, and this is episode 58. It's crazy, man. It's been a while since we've been in the studio.
It's been a few months.
When was the last time?
April 10th?
April 10th.
5 months ago?
Jeez, man. Sorry it's been so long.
Hey, man, we're doing the thing, man. We're back, baby, in the studio, ready to pump them out. We're ready to pump them out like we used to pump them out.
That's right. We got to stay consistent. But
consistent.
How you been, man? You just got back from
what's today?
Pretty long travel.
Not too bad. I was in Kansas City. We went to a music festival called Dance Festopia, man.
Dance Festopia 2025.
Where
was
bad,
it at?
Dude. I think it was close by Kansas City. It was in like a small town. I forget what it was called.
So I'm asking him, I was like, is this Kansas City, Kansas? Or is this like Kansas City, Kansas? Kansas City, Missouri?
Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, get that right.
It's on the border of Missouri, so it's right there,
border.
10 minutes away.
How long of a drive was that from here, from Colorado?
It's like 10-hour drive.
10 hours straight?
Yep, not too bad. Couple gas stations, bro.
Couple Red Bulls or
good old American big gulps. Some Cheez-Its. Once I got closer into Kansas, we went to Casey's Pizza. Got some Casey's Pizza. Just a gas station pizza stop.
Okay. Was it good?
Yep.
Fire?
Yep.
Gas. Casey's Pizza, gas at the gas station.
Yeah, man. I mean, when everyone's driving through Kansas City, it's just a straight shot, man. You know,
just was there like, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, straight shot.
Just fields on fields, man.
Do you have any precautions in case you broke down or anything like that?
Only thing I did was I kept on cruise control.
Yeah.
Kicked the tires for good luck.
Yeah.
That's about it, man. Like every time I'm traveling around, you know, you always got to go a little bit over the speed limit. Like, if it was like
sure.
65, I was going like 67.
And like this is like my logic on that. I'm like, all right, I'm out of state. This can go one of two ways. You know, they pull me over and I'm like, sir, I know I was going a little over. Yeah, you know, I'm from out of state. You don't really want me to come back. Or could they be like, yo, this is a lesson to you and all those out of staters, and then you have to go all the way back for a court hearing.
Yeah, didn't want to be a lesson made of, that's for sure.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Cruise control on down, not busy, not too bad. Mm-hmm. Strapped my cargo down, you know, life was good, dude. Came back, everyone survived.
It's good.
It was a long festival, man, Monday through Sunday.
That is long. Is that your longest that you've done so far?
No, we went to Lost Lands last year.
How long was that? I didn't think that was that long.
That was the same thing, Monday through Sunday.
But was that a farther trip, though?
That was in Ohio. Thornsville, Ohio, I think they call it. And that was like 19 hours. I think
19
it was.
hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think last year you were telling me, was it at Lost Lands where somebody kind of ran?
Oh, yeah. There was an incident at Lost Lands where the guy was like running through like security or something with his truck or something like that.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Crazy things happen out there at these festivals, man. Just like this last festival, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if there was the heat or just something going around, but people were dropping like flies, man.
Got to stay hydrated. That's for sure. I feel like, what was the like average? I feel like, you know, Kansas City's got to be hot, dude. Right? No?
It was nice. Overcast. It was like.
That's good.
80, 90 with the overcast.
That's real good.
You know?
Yeah.
Party all night. Sleep all day.
So go ahead.
So you can go like canoeing.
Oh,
you can go like zip lining. You're dancing all night, bro. You know what I mean? You're camping. You're feral out there in the hills.
People are falling asleep on the zip line. They're going down all sleep.
I'm like, that guy's dead.
It's the only time they can get their Z's in because they're up all night, like you said. But, you know, his lady was like, we got to do the zip lines. And he's like, all right. And then they're like, all right, you ready? He's like, yeah.
That's funny.
He's like, I got to get him where I can, man. Got to get him where I can.
Exactly.
That's cool, though, man. That's cool that they have something more to offer.
Yeah, so like a lot of people are asking me, what's the difference between Dance Fest or which one do you prefer, Dance Fest or Lost Lands?
Yeah,
and Lost Lands, you have a few different stages, a lot more different stages, I should say, a lot more music, you know what I mean, but not a lot more to do during the daytime if you're not like your downtime.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like when you're camping out there, you just kind of like rest up in the fuel. Listen, party all day and night. You know that's what you do at Lost Lands. But at Dance Festopia, I think it's like a chiller vibe. You're taking it easy a little bit more.
For sure.
You know, laying back. It's a smaller venue. I think there's like 4 stages there.
That's yeah. I mean, big, but only 4 stages. How many were at Lost Lands?
I think there's like,
There was a lot, right?
dude, I think there's like 8 to 12 I can think of or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because there was a big one too, like the main one.
Yeah, the main stage.
Sorry, guys, I'm always
Raptor stage. Forest stage.
It was all dinosaurs, right?
I mean, it's a theme like that.
Oh, always Lost
themes.
Lands.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Becky the dinosaur. Most people know it's a big old long neck out there. They add a dinosaur every year, I believe.
I saw that one video where you could take a shower because the dinosaur was peeing on you.
Yeah, you can't do that no more. You used to be able to fill your water bottle. At least I didn't see it. I know where the place was, but it wasn't on or around when I was there. But yeah.
Man, well, they gotta be taking the good things away all the time.
You know, one person ruins it for everything, man.
So what did you do so you got there, right? You get there, and obviously, you know, you're in your designated area, right?
Yeah.
So
I went car camping.
So just so you guys know, this guy,
So
he says car camping, but this guy's got like an overland situation going on, which I think is like, it is super.
Nice, man.
It's tough, dude. This guy
got rooftop tent, side awning. You know, I'm just a regular person camping now.
No, I mean, but still, man,
car, dude.
It's cool. I think.
But
it's
anyways,
cool.
you got a little spot. It's like, you know, your vehicle, and then you got a spot for enough for like 2 tents and a canopy. So I don't know, maybe it's like a 30 by 15 or something. I'm not too sure. Plenty of room out there.
Comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So you get there,
enough
you set
for
up.
you guys could come. Your friends could come. I had a couple other friends could come. Chill right next to me, bro. You know what I mean?
Send some comments if you guys been here before, so we can kind of get your view on it as well.
The next show we're gonna go to, me and Rocky are going to BTSM in October 4th. That's on a Sunday at Red Rocks.
Yep.
Shout out Nick. Nick, when you see this video,
Set
like,
Nick.
comment, subscribe, say what up, because we'll be there.
Yes, sir. So, what kind of like food was there? Did you prepare food at this place? Because you told me it's Monday through Sunday. That's pretty. Yeah. That's a long time, man. Me, I feel like I can't even figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. You know what I mean? So you have to prepare all this stuff.
So you just prepare like you're camping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got your non-perishable and your perishable foods. I froze a lot of things. Froze a lot of water bottles. That helped out a lot to keep your coolers cool. Different kind of coolers. You know, drink cooler, food cooler, stuff like that. And then they got food there at the venues. There's food outside campgrounds and then food inside campgrounds. Like festival food, that's outside the campgrounds. That's
expensive,
inside the venue. I mean, it's reasonable.
Reasonable.
I mean, there's places where you can get a cheap meal or a cheap bite to eat, and there's places where you can get a nice bite to eat. You know what I mean? They range variety from like Chinese food to pizza, burgers.
Kind of had it all.
They had a 24-hour pizza truck. That was pretty good. That was always our go-to.
I bet you they made some money. Being open 24/7.
Yeah,
that's smart. That's super smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only used to going to concerts that are just, you know, you go there and at the end of the night you go to your hotel.
Yeah, so we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be staying at Nick's house probably when we go up there in October to watch BTSM, Black Tiger Sex Machine. You know,
if not, I'll just sleep. I'll bring my sleeping bag and sleep on the sidewalk in front of his house.
I'm like, hey, we're leaving. Get some burritos.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it'd be exciting to go to one of those like full week concert, like whole like spiel,
music festival.
I guess, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about like EDC or Bonnaroo or Burning Man. I'm like I said, I'm pretty new to this music festival scene. So I'm not interested in that kind of stuff yet because I'm still like a rookie, you know.
Right. What are 3 things you would say to give advice to other people just getting into this right now? Like you said, you went the first time to Lost Lands, and then this would be like your second. So you're kind of like gaining some type of insight to what you're like. All right, I got to do this. I didn't do this last time. This is a checklist. You got to have a checklist. Do this and that. You know.
Yeah.
So like, what would you say?
I see a lot of like top 10 or what to bring or the essentials for like, you know, these festivals and stuff like that.
Have the essentials.
So I would say make sure you got your water. You know what I mean?
Water.
I say like cases of water. Freeze 2 cases of water. That way unthaw through the whole festival time. You know what I mean? First couple days.
Super smart.
Then you're going to want to get like some kind of sanitizer wipes. Okay. You always want those.
I feel like I would be that. Yeah. Cause I'm a
cleaning and then also using the restrooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like hygiene and stuff like that, you know?
It's feral out there.
You want to be clean. You want to be clean, right?
Out there in those potties, boy.
Yeah, you want to be clean.
You know
I feel like that's one of my main things.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear you complaining. I'm like, oh man, these were bad. I'm like, what do you expect? People?
Oh no, for real, yeah.
All right, okay.
Know what you're getting yourself into.
Always be prepared for be planned for the weather, any weather condition. You don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. Just be on top of your weather tracking. That was one thing Elise was on top of. She's like, hey, we need to get rain boots. And guess what?
I was going to say, I was going to ask, what if it rains or whatever?
Rain boots and stuff like that. We got rain jackets.
Yep. Because the concert's probably still going on because they're prepared for it.
Rain or shine, it says the show must go on.
The show must go on. So you got to be prepared. If not, you're going to be, sitting on the inside looking out,
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Another thing too is cash and card. Always get cash and card because there's a lot of people there, so their Wi-Fi system might go down. Their tap to pay, their Square Pay.
Oh yeah, that's smart
card. There might go down, and it happened.
Yeah. I didn't think about
numerous times. It happened. First, especially me and Elise, get there on the first days. We like to get there. We were number 6 for car camping this year.
So you got there quick.
Yeah.
So and that's one of the things.
We were number 10.
Too far out.
out of all these people, but still.
Okay, you were there.
Yeah,
quick.
we were there early too.
Okay,
but anyways,
so that's good. Yeah.
But yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. No. Be prepared, and know what you're getting yourself into. Is basically what I'm.
Yeah.
What
I'm getting at now.
And doesn't hurt to do your research, man. I always do. I always do that.
Cash and credit, yeah. Do your research.
Oh yeah, cash and credit, yeah. Because I feel like you're gonna go into a spot and you're like, oh man, I'm starving, and they're like, yo, our system just went down. We can only take cash. And you're like,
that happened. Like I said, as soon as we got there, there's this guy. He's like, yo, I want some chicken tenders, some fries, and a burger. Yeah. He's like, no problem. Put on my card. He's like, no problem. Beep didn't work. So this dude had a whole meal. He's like, oh man. And the guy was like, it's not your fault. It's our fault. But I was sitting in line waiting. I was like, bro, I'm not going to make it. It's hot out here.
Exactly. And you're like, I was ready for this.
Then another thing, too, is bring something to entertain yourselves, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, because I guess at one point, you're like, all right, we've been standing up for 10 plus hours listening to music. There's got to be a way you're like, I need to wind down a little bit. Go back to the pad and have a hammock, maybe some chill vibes, chill music, good food, good people, camaraderie and stuff like that, because I wouldn't think about that until you brought that up, because I'd go there and be like, all right, we're just going to be partying the whole time. But
so
a week of
so our schedule was kind of we woke up before, it was around 9 in the morning, we'd get breakfast around 10. I'd cook breakfast around 10.
What was your breakfast?
We liked beans and eggs.
Oh,
avocados, beans, eggs, tortillas. They had breakfast burritos there. We never had one. I had eggs on hand, so I was cooking those on hand. It's
probably $15 for a burrito.
Yeah, $12, $15. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's smart that you did that. That's a good breakfast though.
Yeah.
That's got your protein. It's got what you need the fuel you need to get you through the morning, man.
Yeah, like I said, you're gonna need a lot of calories
I'm gonna say,
to get you through the day.
You're probably sweating out there with all those people.
We woke up about 8, 9, did our thing. We walked around the venue from 9 to 3. And then I was like, all right, or I was 9 to noon. 9 to 1, 9 to 2, about 9, 2, 3. We'd go back because it'd get too hot, come back, you'd get dinner, refill, lay down, take a nap. And then once the sun goes down about, people were getting in line about 4, 5, 6.
Freaks
you want a
come
good
out
spot.
At night.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Freaks come out at night.
Nice to go, man.
Nice. It was probably
and we didn't get back until 2, 3 in the morning, bro.
Did you ever get back when the sun was coming up?
No, we tried to make it a couple sets, but we're out, dude.
Was it 24/7? Were the sets 24/7, or was there a point where they stopped?
It was from 4 to 4.
4 to 4?
Yeah.
4 to 4.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Good times.
What was your favorite set?
So the headliners were Excision, Slander, Subtronics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Riot 10 was there. Excision and Subtronics.
Boogie T was good.
Oh.
Yoki was good.
Oh man, you got a pretty good set.
Good sets, man.
That's awesome. Good people, good community out there.
He was there. Ahi was there. Yeah, good people, good vibes. No, I mean, I heard a couple arguments here and there, but one thing I got to call out too, it's not, I mean, I hope it don't go away. I just hope surely it's like separate in different areas, but like they're called like, they're like lazy couches or coochie couches, but there's couches and inflatable couches you can lay on out there in the lawns. Yeah. People are like putting them out there, and it was like a maze, man.
They were just like throwing them out there?
No, like people brought them in and stuff like that, and you just lay down. And they take up like 1 to 2 to 3 spaces, I would say, for one person just chilling on the couch. People would bring that stuff, which is okay if you're in the back.
Right.
If you're in the back of the venue, cool, do your thing. But when you're in the middle / front, I mean, you gotta chill out with that stuff.
Yeah, that's not. I feel like that's not a place that you can just.
People are headbanging, trying to walk around. It's at night. You can't see. No one has lights, bro. It's intense.
I feel like if you're going to be on one of those things, that's more of like a relaxed vibe to me. And so if like that's the case, you need to be towards the back and just kind of vibing. The front, people are vibing too, but they're up,
dancing.
They're dancing, moving, they're feeling grooving. It, you know. Yeah, moving, grooving. And the last thing they want to do is step on you. You know, that's not what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Tell them.
So we don't want to step on you, man.
Sorry.
And you're going to be mad, but we're just looking for your safety, your best interest.
We're just trying to give you the EDM etiquette.
Yeah, EDM etiquette. Okay. There you go. All yes.
Right. Don't do that.
We're just
trying to bring it back, dude. We're trying to plur around here, all right?
Yeah. There
Peace,
you go.
love, unity, respect, all right?
That's it.
Just trying to figure it out. What else is going on with you, man? That's what I was doing for a little bit. That was my thing for my vacation, I should say.
Your vacation?
Yeah, for work.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, yeah, I haven't really been doing a lot. Really, just I've actually been trying to get ready for fall, because I feel like that's my favorite. This is my favorite time of the year.
Pumpkin spice. The leaves are changing. Mm-hmm. People want to go to pumpkin patches.
Yep, I want to go to the pumpkin patch this year. Sweater weather. All you girls out there with your pumpkin spice lattes. I want to take my kids to the corn maze here this year, and I forget what the theme is, but it's supposed to be, really, really, really.
And that's over there up on Popular, right? Or no? Yeah.
Yeah, that's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. I feel terrible, but I forget the name. But if you're from Canyon City, I think there's only one corn maze in town. So you guys definitely hit that up. Go there. It's super fun. They have like a theme every year. I think last year was either dinosaurs or Mario. But if you go to like Google Earth or whatever, and you go look at the corn maze in the sky, it's always a picture of something.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome, because that's something you got to plan for. But yeah, I love the cold weather, and I love drinking coffee and wearing sweaters.
Apple cider?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really big into apple cider. I just like when it's not hot when I'm outside working. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. So yeah, it's just been kind of just chilling, man. Looking up at the stars.
Are you gonna go? Do you want to go to that haunted house this year?
Oh, the one.
What's it called down there on Reynolds?
Is it the Abbey?
No, the one on Reynolds.
On Reynolds.
Yeah.
There's that one. Are you talking about the guy that does it in his house?
Nah. That's one. No, that one's like on 15th Street.
Yeah, that one's on 15th Street. I probably will go to that one, because that one my kids like.
But there's one on Reynolds.
I can't think of that one.
I don't know. It's by the Rec District Center.
I'll probably go
in
Brady's
building,
Graves.
out of building.
Go there.
I don't know. What is that one?
Brady's Graves?
Oh, the one on College.
Yeah, that one on College.
Ah, yeah. They decorate their house.
Derek's, yeah. We'll probably go there, check it out, get some candy. And then, I guess I'm going to have to check the one on Reynolds now. What the hell?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's like it's like a scary place, bro. It's put on the map, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the map. It's like one of the top scary places to come in Colorado. Canyon City over here.
Back in the day, I went to, what was that place called? Buckskin Joe's?
Oh, yeah.
That was
I remember
crazy.
Buckskin Joe's out there, dude.
That was, I go in there, you have to sign waivers, and it's like you're going through the historic Buckskin Joe's district. There's like old, like houses from like the 1800s, Wild West, dude. It was so fun. But yeah, I was always so scared as a kid, because it was the first time you're like, I'm going to a haunted house and I have to sign a waiver. Like, what's going on?
I remember those times, man.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That was super, super fun.
We got to do it now, dude. Now that we're adults, see how we handle it now.
Well, they sold it.
Well, no, I'm talking about like we can go to Denver.
Oh, the one in Denver.
There's like one called like the 13th floor.
I was going to say, yeah. I don't think I could do it, bro.
I don't know if I do something like that. That's intense.
Because they have like permission to like grab you and stuff, right?
They'll grab you. They'll do more than grab you, if you know what I'm saying. They'll get your heart racing faster than someone on Colfax. That's what I'm telling you.
I don't think I could do that, man. I'd probably freak out too much for sure. But I don't know, man. Maybe I can, muster up some courage, and you and I can go even if we make it to the second floor. You know what I mean? We can always tap out. I guess
I ain't touching nothing. I'll tell you that right now.
You're just going in there like this.
Hands are up.
I'm like, Christopher, wait.
Hands are up.
You're just going. I'm like trying to catch up.
That's funny.
Oh, dude, that is crazy. Yeah, but yeah, it's Halloween's gonna be a fun time. Let me know if you guys what your favorite
what are you gonna be for Halloween? An alien?
Oh yeah, an alien. Let's talk about aliens, man.
You gonna be an alien?
Let's talk about some aliens.
You want to talk about some aliens, bro?
Let's talk about some UFO sightings from last year that just became. What do you call that? Became public knowledge.
Yeah, some whistleblower released these videotapes of another UAP that got struck by the United States government. Hellfire missile, right?
Hellfire
missile. Is that what you're talking about? One of them?
Hellfire missile. There was one of our drones was looking at it.
Yeah.
And then
it looked like the Tic Tac video.
And
then
just watching it.
Tell them what you saw.
Yeah, and then you're just watching it, and so here's a circle, right? You're watching the circle, you're following it, and then you see the Hellfire missile coming, hits them. I think it hits them. Everyone says it's deflecting, but it hits them, and then I feel like you could see it separate into additional whatever you want to call them, craft or orbs or whatever. Then there's a big one, like a main one leading it, and then there's 3 or 2 or something like that behind it after the hit.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What the heck is
so
that?
How I would describe it is like when this missile hit this object, it broke debris that stayed together in synchronization, and the debris kept following this thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's smart.
It did, right?
Yeah,
it
did.
And it was
no, it kept following it for sure. Yeah, like they were in, because they always say it's
it was
an orb,
synchronized.
Right?
It was hit it, the debris came off, but synchronized back together to one unit.
That's crazy.
That's what I seen. It was that's how I would describe how that looked like.
Yeah, well, I'll post a video.
Boom, boom, boom.
But it was crazy, man.
Whistleblowers out there. That was October 24th. That just got released last week or 2 weeks ago. And it's
that is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's a big thing right now because there's a whole bunch of stuff being released. Like I was just telling you about this supposed new craft from, I don't know if it's military, but it's definitely from our government, and it's called
it's definitely military for sure.
The TR-3B. And for most of you who don't know what that is, it's like that triangle shaped craft that has these I don't know if they're I don't know how to say what it's propelled by because it's just floating there, so I don't know if it's if they have turbines on the back or if it's just some anti-gravity propulsion, so I'm trying to think, but the words
it's got to be something like that, dude.
And so in their thing, I think they said a lot of people are saying it's from Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, but a lot of whistleblowers are coming out and saying what we've been doing is trying to reverse engineer all the spacecraft that we've had.
So about the Skunk Works manufacturing people you're talking about here, dude, we're saying that the founder, the owner had a quote saying, we already have whatever you guys think we're capable of. We already done what you think we can already done. And we just don't want to open that book to everybody. So it's crazy that you say we're seeing things like this triangle thing, and then this guy says this in this book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy,
dude.
And so I feel all this kind of stuff has just been popping up right now, and I'm excited because I think Ancient Aliens has just came out with a new season as of yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And so I got to check that out. We talked about that guy on our podcast before, the one with the crazy hair, because we grew up with him, watching him in middle school, high school, and everyone being oh, this guy's crazy. Everything that this guy's talking about is it's just coming up now. And you're whoa, what's going on?
Yeah. And then we talked about guys like Graham Hancock.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And Carl, what's his name? Talks about the giant pass theory.
Yeah.
Carl Hancock, right?
Yep. Graham Hancock and then
Carl something. Well, all those guys are pretty much three together, I think, because they talk about like all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And how like technology is, Globeki Tepe and stuff like that. You know. Mm-hmm. So when things like these whistleblowers come out with videos and we see things like this, it all connects to like the past in some kind of way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like it's just happening again.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
like,
it is.
History repeating itself.
And I feel like a lot of people are saying that you normally start seeing these sightings when there's like global tension. Like they're trying to like almost interfere with us destroying ourselves in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, take that with a grain of salt. You know, this is stuff, you know, that the news is reporting on. I mean, I'm thinking that it's got to be something.
Yeah.
You know, some other outworldly power or something like that that's trying to intervene or whatever the case may be.
Some people say aliens. Some people say angels and demons. Mm-hmm. Some people say interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you hear about I don't think we covered this last time, but they just discovered with like LiDAR the tunnels or the spheres, the spires, whatever that are under the pyramids.
We did talk. I think we did talk about these. Mm-hmm. They also said there was still water down there.
Yeah.
So they're like speculating that this is more leaned on like a power source or power station or some kind of something.
Mm-hmm. I think it's crazy.
They're starting to find and like with those LiDARs more like structures and things like that as well. And besides those pillars that you know.
Yeah, and I was listening to an older Joe Rogan podcast with him and oh man, I'm gonna butcher his name, but he is like the
Zimbabwe guy or whatever,
from the Egyptian archaeologist, and he was like, we know of this, and it was a national project, and then that's all he said. But he wouldn't like cover on more, and every time Joe tried to bring it up, he'd get like super angry and say that everyone's lying, that there's like, no such thing down there, and if there was, we would have found it, and if it is there, then it's there because it was a national project.
Yeah, he was also saying like who built these or how to build. It was the Egyptians because it was a national project. He's like, that's crazy. He's like, there's no way how, like, to this day, to this society, there's no one building things like that anymore. You know what I mean? I mean, China's building a lot of infrastructures and things like that, but nothing like to this mega scale. China is on the world stage right now because it's making, like, the world's largest dam. And this has been going on for a few years now.
It's crazy.
But what they're saying is, like, it's changing the world's like axis or changing the world's rivers or changing the world's something by a degree or something like that. It's saying
it's changing like
because the way the water flows, and it's changing like the something
the agriculture and all that stuff. It's like how they say,
but look it up, man. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
That is crazy. It's like I can't remember who's doing it, but they're building the line out far east. Have you heard about the line project?
No.
Where I think I want to say it's in Dubai. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's in Dubai, and their goal is to build a like 100-mile.
Oh, you're talking about like the $1 million city? Or
yeah,
like
and
that,
it's
right?
all in a straight line, and it's in the middle of the desert, and it's being constructed as we speak. And I don't know how far they are, but their whole goal is to have like a community or a civilization that is its own like ecosystem.
Yeah.
And
self-sustaining.
Self-sustaining. Mm-hmm. And I think that's pretty crazy because it shows like their plans, and it shows like parks, and it shows, forests and all this stuff that is like just packed on top of one another. And
green lush.
It's crazy. It's really
green
cool.
Lush,
super cool.
Avatar looking stuff, man.
Yeah. And I feel like we're trying that down here, and I feel like Musk is trying to do that up on Mars right now too.
What's crazy about that is like Joe Rogan was talking about this on his channel, and then he looked up like the conditions that people are working in out there. Horrible.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
People are like in boxes, dude.
Are you serious?
And you're in the middle of the desert, man, with one air conditioner in like 120 degree heat, 110 degree heat. Think about that, dude. And all you're doing is the same thing every single day, working strenuous hours to get this done for your family.
Do you think that's how the pyramid was?
Who knows?
You know, if we did build the pyramid,
I
do you
think
think
it
that's
had
how it
some
would have
kind
been?
of advanced technology, something or someone had to
Yeah,
bada bing, bada boom over
there.
time period. You know what I mean?
that's crazy. I think they said that they just found Atlantis too, off the coast of Spain. They found, and they're like, if you really look, there's like
Didn't they say that about-
two of Earth and then like 3 of water?
Didn't they say that thing about like that place in the middle of the mountains? It was like
In the middle of the Sahara
lost,
Desert.
Yeah, the lost city of Atlantis. But
That's
they're
it,
like,
yeah.
nah, it was a volcano or something like that.
Yeah. So I can't remember the name, but yeah, it's out there. And if you go to Google Earth, you can see, you know, it's called the Eye of something.
Yeah.
And you can see, you know, it's got like these rings, and
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that could be it.
Yeah.
And then I think just a couple weeks ago, they're like, nah, man, it's over
Yeah.
here. And then you look at it on a map, and you're like, how has nobody
Yeah, but
seen this earlier? I don't know.
what's crazy too is like, I think it's crazy like when you're hiking around these high elevations and high mountains and stuff. There's like seashells up there. You're like, how
Oh
the
no,
heck?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've
But
seen stuff like
over
that,
time,
yeah.
the mountains turn. You know, things happen.
Yep.
Tectonic plates.
Mountains
Great
were
Flood.
once under. Yeah, the Great Flood.
You know,
That's like a proven. That's like
every-
a proven thing.
every culture talks about some great flood. You know,
It
what
is
I
a
mean?
proven
The mad
fact.
flood.
I feel like
yeah,
no matter I think there's, you know, because you have like Noah, and then you have like well, you know, what's Noah's Ark is what I believe in. You know, I even got like the tattoo and
Yeah.
everything of it. But then I think it's the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is in another book. I don't know if it's Enoch, the book of Enoch or whatever, but it's like it shows like the same accounts of a guy that's, you know, builds a huge ark, and then the world floods, and he's up there,
Great
you know.
Flood, and
it's
it's-
crazy. And then there's just so much evidence around it.
yeah. I mean, we people are like digging up like foundations just layered in mud. Mm-hmm. You know, foundations, everything's like preserved, left there. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Just covered in mud. Like something came by and covered it in mud.
Just
Like what is that dude? Randall Carlson is his name.
Randall
Right.
Carlson.
That's the guy.
Tucker Carlson? No,
Nah.
Tucker Carlson's the
Graham Hancock, Randall
Republican.
Carlson.
Okay,
He's talking about the
Graham Carlson.
the massive ice age flood. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
The dry impact area where
The-
a comet
the-
hit, melted the ice, and the
The
floods
drier,
came away.
the drier
Yeah.
impacts.
I mean, they talk
Yeah.
about this in a whole
Younger
bunch of
dryas,
different-
I think,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Younger dryas
dryas.
theory. Yeah.
They said that a younger impact came by, melted all this ice, and
Yeah.
made floods. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's
Yeah, and then
different.
covered everything, and that's why we're unearthing all this stuff. And it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know, because we're finding all this stuff so far down, and it's like, man, something had to have just happened like that. And then, you know, we keep looking and like, well, it did. It
Yeah.
did happen like that. Look at all this, like this huge rise in water level, and then you have the seashells on top of the mountains, which is it's nuts. It's nuts. You guys should look into that. It is very eye opening.
And it's crazy because like not a lot of people are asking these questions yet, but you see it on social media talking about what is like ancient America. People don't always dig, and when they keep digging, we just keep finding stuff.
Yeah.
And like there's like walls in like Montana or Wyoming. There's like a Great Wall out there that people are like, oh, it's just natural. Like, no way that's natural, dude.
They're like, it doesn't, like, things don't happen like this naturally.
Yeah.
I know, it's insane. We always just say, you know, open your eyes, you know, and just really maybe lean into something that you're not normally used to leaning into, just to kind of maybe seek another person's opinions or ideas. Just to kind of see what how they see things from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what else is crazy? That we're starting to get these images from Mars and stuff like that now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And people are talking about going to Mars and stuff like that. And then recently there's some images going around with like 90-degree angles, spheric looking images.
Have you heard about that
they just said-
comet or meteor that's coming?
Yeah, so that's another thing too about like what's going on out in space and things like that. There's like
3-eye Atlas.
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, so there's like this object that we're tracking that's going faster than any object in the solar system, and
Comet.
then comet object, we don't know yet, but they're saying it's a
very
comet.
true. No, that is very true. You
We
got a
don't
good
know
point
yet.
there. You got a good point there.
Here's what I'm gonna get at
Yeah.
you. So they said it was just traveling at like, it was the most fastest thing in the solar system going one direction, and all of a sudden it stopped, started going directly towards our direction, at Earth's directions. But they said it's gonna go past Mercury
Yeah.
or Mars or one of those, right? And it's gonna miss us, but for some reason it just stopped and started heading our way.
Yeah.
And now it's coming our way. We don't know what it is.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a lot
crazy.
of speculations. People are like, bro, it's aliens. They're coming to get us. They're gonna wipe us out. People are like, we don't know what it is, but it's coming.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think it is, man?
I don't know, man. Just from what I've been reading, like you said, like there's been people like viewing it and they're like, oh yeah, that's just a comet, whatever it is. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And they're like, wait a second, it's sped up. That's not supposed to happen. Wait a minute, it's slowed down. That's not supposed to happen. And so they got one of the, the powerful telescopes. I don't know if it's the Hubble or what it is, but we're looking at it and it shows that there's some type of propulsion system that they believe is what is propelling this object, whatever, through space. And then that's crazy to think about, because they're like, this just doesn't happen. This isn't how inanimate objects or comets or whatever come through our orbit. But this is only the third object from outside of the Milky Way that we've encountered. I think the one before that was Oumuamua. Remember that one? It was like that super long one.
Cylinder.
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah.
it's like a huge stick.
Yeah.
So I think there was one more.
There's like a black satellite. They called it the black satellite.
Yeah.
One of them was.
And they were thinking the same thing. They're like, this is it. This is the Anunnaki, I think, was the big one on that one. And so then we're going to have this one, but this one again is showing signs of like its own propulsion system. And who knows? Like it could be just this anomaly, but it's interesting and intriguing to read about and, just see what comes of it. It's pretty wild. I mean, especially with everything that's going on. What do you think?
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's coming, like it or not.
Oh man,
Like I said, it's gonna miss us. It's gonna be in another planet's orbit, Mercury, I think, like that. So we should be able to see it with like a telescope or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If you're into that stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to look into that next time we do a podcast. Which again, we're trying to do more. What would you say that word is? I'm lost. More consecutively, you know what I mean?
More uploads.
Yeah, more uploads.
You want it, you ask for it.
Yeah,
We gotta get some. We wanna get some callers in, man.
yeah,
All right.
definitely. So I do want to kind of end this with something a little bit more on the darker side of things. What do you say?
What you got, man?
Charlie Kirk was assassinated on September 10th, 2025. For what I believe is a hate crime on freedom of speech. And no matter what your views on Charlie Kirk were, whether you liked him, disliked him, agreed with him, didn't agree with him, I feel like we all as humans agree that no man deserves to be assassinated like that, man. And I think that's a dark time for our country, man.
Well, honestly, dude, it's just, the cameras are rolling, and it's easy to do things like this, and people want attention, and people are lost out there in this world. And like you said, killing somebody is not the right way to do things, man. Just because you silence one voice doesn't mean you're going to get everybody. And that goes with everything. You know what I mean? So, like, guns don't kill people, man. People kill people.
It's crazy. Yeah. And I just think it's just like a modern day Martin Luther King, and what I think the crazier thing is I was watching these videos on social media. Like it was like every other upload, just seeing it live. Not live, but thereafter, right after, just seeing the death like in full color, and that's just something I don't think I'll ever get out of my head. Cause I've seen a lot. Unfortunately, I grew up in the 90s, 2000s, where you could go to Blockbuster and rent this DVD called like Faces of Death, which was really all that was. I'll just let your imagination go from there. But then for some reason, this one was just like, damn, this is we're kind of living in a messed up world right now is what I was thinking after that, you know?
Yeah.
That was my thought. That was my thought directly after that. And it's just, you know, my prayers go out to his family and kids, man. You know, he was 31. I'm 35 years old. He's super young. Again, no one deserves that, you know, and, you know, I hope that the person who did this, and I think they caught him, you know, gets what he deserves. And, you know, I'm a big believer of, you know, the death penalty as well, you know, like maybe he should get that as well, you know, but I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, man, he probably, like, they did catch the kid. The kid is like a young, like, I think it's like 23 or something like that.
He's young. Yeah, he's young.
I don't know. They'll probably say he's crazy. Don't do anything to him.
Which I think
He'll
would be
get a
nuts.
few years. Maybe. Who knows, man? I don't know. It's still going on.
Yeah,
They just got the guy. They sniped him. Graphic.
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, like we always, like I said, that we're kind of just ending this podcast in a different point this time, you know, because it's just a horrendous day, I think, in history. But we always try to end the podcast on a note of what we think people should be doing in their lives. Like with me, I always say, be familiar with surroundings, right? Always make sure that you're kind of looking at your exits, your entries. You know, if you're a father, you know, making sure your kids are safe, your wife is safe. And I think, you know, that goes with, you know, being familiar with surroundings, just being alert at all times. I know that's a lot to ask, but I feel like in this day and age, that's something that is just, you should be ready for when you walk out the door. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What do you say?
What I got to say is, man, do what you want to do. You know what? And who cares what people think? Who cares what people say about you? The best thing to do is just live your life, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing I could give anybody right now at this moment.
Yeah, I think that's huge, man.
Don't worry about whatever so-and-so says or thinks about you.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep doing the thing, man.
Absolutely.
Just keep doing the thing, man.
Keep doing what makes you
SmallTown
happy.
Misfit Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Find us on TikTok. Find us on
YouTube. You can find us
Like,
in
comment,
Canyon
subscribe.
City.
Find me in Canyon City.
We out of here.
We see you, fans.
Peace.
Peace.